Hi everyone! Good morning, Taylor. Good morning. Good afternoon for me, but good morning for you, I assume. Hi first time chatters as well. Welcome. Daytime stream. It's the day. I was bored and I'm trying to force myself to paint something, so you guys can watch that struggle. It's 8 AM. Oh my god. Blake, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Good morning, Blake. Yes. I have iced coffee again. Well, it was iced, but the ice is melted because it's fucking hot. So, I have lukewarm coffee. Hello. It's the middle of the day. Blinding. Blinding light behind me. I'm so sorry. I could have closed the curtain to, like, make it less ow, but then it would have been dark, and then what's the point in a daytime stream if it's dark? So, holy white light, I know. But look, right? If I turn it down so that that's not white. There you go. The white's gone. Is this better? Is this what you wanted? Oh my god, wait, how do I come back? Come back. White screen. That's what happens during the day, I'm afraid. I want to make a nice coffee too? Do it, join me. Join me. The heavens have opened behind Taylor, yes they have. Wait, no, come back. Sorry, I'm back, it's fine. There's a cat somewhere in here, Suki. I was going to use the big easel, but realistically... Yeah, pretty much that, yeah. No, realistically I'm going to be using a canvas this size, so... It would seem a bit pointless to move my whole setup to the easel behind me for a small canvas. How are you doing, Taylor? I'm alright. I made pancakes this morning. I was bored. Do you know what you're painting? Right. Here's the thing. I have not painted since before I moved house, and it's killing me. And everything I think about...
Halloween.
Thank you. Everything I think about painting, it just doesn't appeal to me. But the one thing that I kind of don't hate the thought of painting is weirdly flowers. I don't ever paint flowers, but I want something where I don't really need to think about it and I don't need to measure things and get things right. And I feel like flowers, you can just kind of paint anything and it looks like a bunch of flowers. So I'm gonna do that, and then if I'm feeling it, I might add a bee in there because I like bees. Bees are great. A bumblebee specifically. I can't be bothered measuring anything. And also I've lost my ruler, so I can't measure anything until I buy a new ruler. I don't know how I lost it. Somewhere in the move. I honestly think I might have left it in the old place and it just got binned. So I need to buy another big ruler. Are you fruity? Thank you for 3 months. Thank you. Did you go to art school? I did not. School. I didn't. I did not. I am self-taught. And I feel like that's kind of obvious. I feel like I should have probably went to art school. I would have learned some things, but here we are. Paint lilies. I'm thinking I'm just going to do like a bunch of wildflowers. Because then that would kind of... I don't know if these... Are those wildflowers? I don't know. Wait. Some sort of flowers. Hold on. Here's the setup. Oh! Is there anything here you're not supposed to see? I don't know, I should probably do that just in case. But this is the setup. You're gonna see me from this angle, which, I don't like that, but here we are. Fuck. Can I move this closer? Y'all don't need my side profile today. No, but now you just can't see shit. No, I can't see either. Wait. I've got a better camera, right, that you can zoom in and shit, but I've lost the cable for it, so I'm having to use a very old, terrible quality camera. Sorry. That I can't zoom in on. Unless I manually crop in every side, which I'm afraid I'm gonna have to do, otherwise you're not gonna see much. That. No. No. Transform. Oh, yep, that helps. No. Right. If I do that, then I just do that. That kind of works, right? And I just put me there. It's not the best layout of a stream. I really should make like a nice layout for when I do art streams, but this'll do. Can you guys actually see my... No. It's just terrible quality. Terrible. But this, you can see it here. There's my reference picture. That's the kind of thing that I'm going to try and do, if you can see that. Probably can't, but that's the attempt. No, be bigger. Be bigger. Can I zoom in? Oh, that's not what I wanted. No. Zoom. Ah. Excellent. That. Okay, now I kind of can't see you guys. Because I'm going to be facing this way and you're like a way over here. I did not plan this out. I've not done a painting stream in so long. Can you guys now just see double of everything? Yes, well. Well. I hate this angle. Hate every angle that's happening right now, but it's as good as we're going to get. Beep, 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 beep. I've got that black border but white from IKEA. The thing on the wall, yeah, it's great. I got it from IKEA last time I went and it's very useful. I have many things on it. I did not hang it correctly though, so it might just come down one day. Do you prefer acrylic or oil paint? I prefer acrylic, but I have a feeling if I tried oil more, I would probably prefer oil, but I haven't done that, so that's that. God, I can't see shit. Oh, thank you for following. Why is my alert there? That's such a random place for that to be. Put you down in the corner. There you go. Right. I would love to try oil, but they cost a small mortgage. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. I use acrylic because I've got a collection of acrylic that I've built up over years. Like, the thought of trying to build a collection of oils, it would take so long, and it's so expensive, and I'm also impatient and it takes ages to dry, so, you know. I hate everything that's happening on this camera right now. God damn it. Ew. Right. What colours? White. Is that white? That's burnt umber, but I'll take that as well. White. Me. 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 Portable. Don't know how chatty of a stream this is going to be, but how do I start? I don't know if I've ever really painted flowers. At least not for a very long time. Should I? This is going to be a stream of me just struggling, by the way. I've not painted in months. And I've not painted flowers ever, / in many years. Oh dear God. Guys, can we not wrestle right now? Is it a good time? Just beating each other up. Right, I don't know. Can you guys hear me okay? My microphone's in a really weird place. Sounds good? Okay. Good. Thank you. Yup. Okay. What type of flower are you planning to paint? A bunch of different wildflowers. There's daisies in there, because I like daisies, so I definitely wanted to do that. And the other ones are just purple. I don't know flowers well enough. I wish I did, but I do not. But they're purple and bluish and daisies. I'm kind of just making it up, if I'm honest. I'm using the picture for what flowers look like, but I don't want to think about it too much. That's what you're supposed to do when you've got art block, is you're supposed to just put something on a page and not think about it. But here I am, thinking about it. Yup. I think... Said. I think because it's been so hot during the day, when it cools down at night, the cats get all of their energy. So it's been hitting like midnight, and those two have been running absolutely wild around the house. It's great. I love that they do that. It's so fun when I'm trying to like relax on the couch and watch Star Trek at 1 AM and they're throwing themselves around the house. Do you know how many things they've broken? Because they just, when they have like the zoomies, they pay no attention to the surrounding areas whatsoever. They just chuck themselves everywhere. And by they, I mean Sid. He's like a bulldozer. Draw some lilies? I could try. I don't know if I would be good at that. I think lilies are something I've tried to paint in the past. You know what's really hard to paint, surprisingly? Leaves. Leaves are really, really hard to paint. Sometimes I do wish that I had went to art school just to kind of learn how to paint basic things and to get little tips. I'm still kind of tempted to take up some classes. Like, classes on specific things. Still life. I would like to do still life. Not still life. Figure drawing. And still life, I suppose. I just need to learn to draw things without measuring everything out. But I'm a perfectionist and it annoys me if I don't measure things out. Did you watch England's match last night? I did not. Did they lose? Or did they win? Were they against Norway? Holy fuck, by the way. Sorry. That guy in the Norwegian team, Haaland or something, sadly won. Fuck. Against Norway? Yeah, anyway. Haaland. What the fuck is he? I love him. He's great. My whole TikTok is this guy. He's so funny. Is it not like... Is he the guy that's like scored multiple goals by hitting a football off someone's face? Because that's fucking hilarious, unfortunately. That's so funny. My whole TikTok is that guy and I piss myself laughing every time I see him. He's great. It's that one photo where he's like kicked a football and it's fully like squashed someone's face backwards and his face is like... It's so fucking funny. What is that noise? Oh. Yes, I see. That one photo gets me every time. I'm fascinated by him. That's what the word is. Fascinated. Just wait, what is he? Where did he come from? I love him. And he actually seems quite respectful as well. Like, he seems like a decent guy, which is good. Seems kind of rare in the football scene. Shall I make tea? Yes. Haaland is a beast. It seems it. Yeah. What are you drawing? Flowers. Flowers. I should stop saying it like that. He sprouted out the ground. I think so. I think he just crawled out of a hole somewhere and took up football. And became world famous for it. Good for him. He's so funny. This World Cup has made me learn, honestly, well, not much about football, but I've learned a few things, which is good. I actually went to a pub to watch a football game when Scotland was a part of it. You know, for those like 2 whole matches that Scotland was a part of it. I went to a pub and left halfway through because Scotland was losing and all the men were getting real mad. So it's like, I'm gonna go home, actually. It's getting a bit tense. Tense atmosphere in this pub. It was nice to start with though, because it was a pub full of very happy Scottish people singing singing the national anthem and singing Loch Lomond, so that was very cute. The loudest... I want to try and find a video of that actually, wait. I'm all in the pub. I was so scared. I felt like I did not fit in there. I escaped. Where the hell is this video gonna be? When was the World Cup? Still happening, I assume. Maybe. Where is this video gonna be? It was after not MegaCon, TwitchCon. Everyone was so loud. Oh, said there's so not room up here for you, buddy. Okay, yeah, lie there. Good shout. Oh, there it is. Scotland! It was very cute. Taylor, do you know why the Hydrate and Imposter Check are out of stock? I actually don't know why that is. I did... Is that a thing that I did? Or does that just happen? I don't know. I don't know why that is. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, I've only just now looked by the way at the camera. You guys can't see shit. Y'all can't see what I'm drawing whatsoever. There's the sketch. Tis what tis. Right. Should I start with the leaves and shit? Oh my god. Ethan! Ethan! Hello! Hello. I fully thought you hadn't started yet. No, I've been drawing for like 15 minutes. I've just now noticed they can't see anything. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I'm having to use my shit camera. I've lost my cable for my better camera. Still couldn't see it when you showed it to the camera? It's fine. I'll put paint on and then you'll see it. Am I going to get paint on this t-shirt? It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to not bite these because my tooth is already chipped. Rather not make it worse. Put it at the wrong angle. There's no good angle here. How do you chip your tooth? There's so much lore behind this one tooth in my mouth, okay? I can't go into it, but it's so unbelievably fucked. Oh no! I taped all my things shut when I moved and I haven't used them since, so I need to untape them. Show what you're painting today? Oh god, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Wait, actually, should I? Yeah, well, okay. Hey, login. Download image. That's what you do. Oh, I meant so. Oh, thank god. I'm painting flowers. Trying to paint flowers because I've really struggled to find any inspiration for painting recently. So I feel like the thing that's going to kind of get me back into painting is if I paint something that I don't need to measure and I literally just put paint on canvas and hope that it looks okay. It might look shit, I'm going to be honest. I have never really properly painted flowers. But we'll see. We shall see. Blue. That game yesterday with Michaela was so funny. That fucking bomb game. I'm just useless. So unhelpful for everything we did. Whoops. Bitch. Where's my roll number? There's my roll number. Right. I think Michaela's making some, like, edits of that game, which I'm glad, because I'm terrible at edits, and it was very funny. Right. Oh, fuck. I don't have, like, a rag thing to dry my brushes. Oh, no. I'll do. Forcing myself to not think. Don't think about it. Just paint. See, then it's going to look bad and I'm not going to be happy about it. So. Building my PC right now? Oh my god, big brain. Huge brain. Bro, I've got in contact with the people that I need to fix my PC, because, if you guys didn't know, I've not been able to play a few games, and I've not been able to stream Minecraft with shaders, which is really annoying, because that was the main reason I got this PC, if I'm honest. So I'm going to have to get someone out to fix it. Do you know how much they've quoted me just to come to my house and see what's wrong with the PC? So not to fix it, just to see what's wrong with it. £200. Just to give the diagnosis, as they called it. God damn it. But I know they're good. I know they're good, and I need to fix my PC, but oh my god! That's not even including fixing it. How much is it going to be to fix it if just figuring out what's wrong is £200? Bro, I wish I understood PCs. Because what annoys me is I know fine well it's probably something so simple that I just don't understand. Because I can bring it to them, but it's my job. I need my PC, and I don't know how long they would take it for. So it's like, they kind of need to come to me. Otherwise, I would need to take away, like, my whole setup. Take apart my whole setup, either. Which is not good. I feel kind of like when, what was I going to say? Nope, lost it. You guys will never know what I feel like. Can't remember. I need to learn PCs. Just like the basics. Because the way I could be so easily scammed by people. Because I just would not know what... like, whether or not they were lying to me. They could just charge me anything. Like, I don't think that's what these people are doing. I think they're very good. But, like, in general, you know? I gotta learn. As someone who's built 4 PCs and worked with them for 2+ years, 200 is insane. Really? Is that a lot? I assume, by everyone freaking out about that. Is that more than it should be? Oh god. Yes? Really? Oh god. But I know they're good because, like, my friends have used them before, so I feel like I can trust them, but they are also far away, which could, well, I assume, have quite a lot to do with it. But, see, £200 for actually fixing it, fine. But I worry that that is just the price to figure out what's wrong with it. Like, I don't know how much they're going to add onto it to actually fix the thing. So, it's a bit of a concern. What exactly is wrong? Maybe chat can help. Okay, you know what? Go for it. The main thing is, it's not... Sons of the Forest is the game that I've been trying to stream, and it keeps on, like, lagging the stream to the point where I end up having to close, like, end stream even. It just will not stream the game at all. And it started off with just Sons of the Forest, and it has now moved on to, like, any kind of bigger game. It just can't stream it, which it shouldn't be happening. The PC is 10 months old, I think, and it's a big gaming PC. Like, I bought it so that I could stream big games. So that should not be happening. And then I think we updated the drivers, the GeForce drivers or something, and now Sons of the Forest in particular just won't even open. The game just crashes every time you try and open it. And I still can't stream with shaders. That still won't work. It just... The games itself are running fine, but it's the minute I try and stream it, which is annoying. But I have no idea. Ethan thought it could have been something to do with, like, it being on a different graphics card, but I don't think that's what it was. And I don't understand PCs enough to explain anything else. I have no idea. Can you check the compatibility between the stream requirements and your PC? Maybe. Maybe. Sounds like a settings malfunction. See, that's what I think. I don't think it's going to be a case of anything being broken or needing replaced. I think it's something to do with settings, which is what kills me a little bit more about having to pay £200 for them to come out and, like, mess about with settings and then it's just fixed, you know? You can undo updates for drivers. A lot of the times when you update drives, it creates a bottleneck type overdrive that includes the GPU. Oh my god, what were those words? I'm undoing the update might work. Maybe your driver's updated wrong. The thing is, it wasn't working before we updated the drivers. Updating the drivers just seemed to make it a bit worse, but it wasn't working before that either. And I don't know what the fuck drivers are either. I don't know. So confused. PCs hurt me. Also, I don't know what I'm doing with this painting. I'm just painting for the sake of it. PCs are mind-boggling to me. I just don't get it. May have something to do with settings, maybe safety settings. Possibly? I was also worried it might have something to do with the cooling system, because the thing is, it like gradually got worse. Like it was working completely fine. I could stream Minecraft with shaders no problem, and then to start with I could stream Sons of the Forest fine, and then it just gradually got worse and worse. And I'm wondering if it's something like for Sons of the Forest to start with, when I could open the game, I could usually stream it for about an hour before it started lagging. So I wondered if it was something to do with the computer heating up too much, and the cooling system wasn't working. Because I know there's like a few different cooling systems in there, including the water one, whatever that one is. So it should work. Missing Kelvin a lot. Me too. I miss that game so much. I love it. Do you have your PC on your desk or on the floor? It's on like a little shelf on my desk at the bottom. So it is elevated off the floor. A little bit. You can try undoing the update and restarting everything, including Sons of the Forest. With the temp problems you're talking, it does sound like it might be getting overcooked, which is bad. Ew. How could it be getting overcooked? The thing is, it was Ethan. Ethan helped me with like the picking out what to put in it, because again, I just didn't know. And I think we put in multiple cooling systems so that this wouldn't happen. So I don't understand how it could be happening. How? There's so much in there that should prevent that. Is there good ventilation around it? I mean, what do you mean by that? It's not like in a box. Each side of it is outside. That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It's not boxed in. It's got... You know what I mean? Didn't you say your PC was getting hot so you could feel it under... Blah, it would warm up and you could feel it under your desk? Yeah, it is. And that's not something that I'm used to either. So I do think it might have something to do with the temperature. It could also be just because it's been hot in general. But no, because when it first started fucking up, it wasn't really like a heat wave or anything. Are you cleaning it as well? Mine started overheating because there was cat hair in it. I have not cleaned it. Should maybe clean it. Maybe your fans are spinning in instead of out. Huh? Overclocking is when the PC forces itself to push beyond its needs 80% of the time. People don't even know they have it on. What, is that a settings thing? Oh my god. If your cats are shedding their fur as much as mine and they're near a PC, I definitely recommend cleaning it. Honestly, I mean, yeah, Sid. Thank you. Sid does molt a lot and he sleeps in a bed directly above my PC, so that is possible. I mean, yep, that could do with being cleaned. But sure, would just it needing cleaned, would that cause all that? I'll try cleaning it first. How the fuck do you clean a PC? Oh my god. Oh my god. Why does my job involve PCs? Why have I done this? I've forced myself to have to deal with technology. Not cleaning would make it heat and lag, not crash. Yeah, so it has definitely been overheating, and it has been lagging. The crash was only after the drivers, and it's only Sons of the Forest. So it's maybe worth trying to clean it and stuff first and see if that makes a difference, and then, like you said, undo the update, the driver update, or something. Oh, God. I should definitely clean it, realistically. I use an air spray can and a microfiber cloth to clean mine. Oh, I remember someone telling me about one of those air spray can things. Okay, I'll get one of those. Threads on Reddit, but different issues. There's one about the Nvidia app and make sure smooth motion is off. I think Ethan did that when he was here, turned the smooth motion off, because yeah, that was on. And he explained that a bit, so that's now off. But, oh god, am I going to need to go on Reddit? That place scares me. Were you painting? Flowers? Attempting to. Why the fuck would I not paint the background first? It's fine. It's fine. I'm painting for the sake of painting. It doesn't need to be good. It's fine. I want to paint more portraits, but I need people to paint. Probably a combination of both. A bad driver can trigger bugging, freezing, and oh my god, where'd it go? And crashes, runs the PC really hot. The cat hair probably isn't helping. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The one thing I can fix is the cat hair. I won't like fixing it because the thought of taking that PC apart in any way to clean it terrifies me. But I will do it. Be careful with the air spray can, because if you don't use it at the right angle, it can freeze your stuff. What do you mean by freeze? What do you mean freeze? Like physically freezing something? Rachel, maybe? You're so right, actually. I should ask Rachel. Rachel knows PCs very well. I should ask all my PC people before I resort to paying £200. Can you guys hear the music? I've just noticed how low that is. Did you guys not hear that music that entire time? Because that's embarrassing. No? Fuck! Great, you're just hearing my breathing the whole time. Awesome. Love that. Have you tried Line of Actions? Yes. Is that the website where it gives you like automatic reference pictures? Because if it is, I have used that and I completely forgot it existed and I should go back on that. Line of Action. I need to remember that's what it's called. I always forget the name of the thing. Wasn't even aware there was music on. That's awkward. Great. That's so good. God damn it. Ethan has helped a lot with it. But I feel bad having to ask him all the time. I need to understand PCs. I need to like understand them enough that I'm able to quickly fix something. They're just difficult. Probably something so simple like a setting turned off. Yeah. I need to look at the settings. Hmm. Where you buy your paint from? A bit of everywhere. I like Cass Art. I tend to get most of my art stuff from Cass Art. Well, most of my paints. Cass Art is very expensive, but it has really good stuff. But when it comes to like canvases and paintbrushes, honestly, TK Maxx has some very good stuff at decent prices. but Cassart is like one of my favourite stores. Hello, welcome in. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome. I'm struggling, but that's okay. Where's your paintbrushes from? Again, a bit of everywhere. I get a lot of them from TK Maxx or, again, Cassart. Or just any little art store that I'm in. I have a collection of them now. Did you hear there's going to be a Free Willy reboot? Is there? Oh, that's very exciting. Yay! That is very fun. Thank you for telling me that. Warner Bros. Is doing it. Ooh. Are they good? What do they do? Ooh. Hmm. Who did the last Free Willy films? Was that Warner Bros? I don't remember. I wish I could know how to do physical art. You just go to practice. draw for the sake of drawing. Doesn't need to be good. Just draw anything, that's what I'm doing now. Who's cutting the grass? Oh my god, Suki's in the desk bed. Wait a minute. I thought that was Sid. Suki's never in this bed. Sid is not happy about it. Good for you, Suki. You never get that bed. Hi, guys. I've had to move it over there because it's usually here. Sid is lying on the floor like a seal. So I don't think he's too bothered about her being in the bed. Right. Should I try and actually paint the flowers instead of putting it off? I'm going to continue to put it off, actually. How is the music volume? Would you guys want it higher? Because I know I'm not talking much. Could turn it up a bit if you want. What's your opinion on the Conjuring movies? I just watched most of them. If I'm honest, I've never seen them. They look horrifying, horrific. I really struggle with horror movies, but I specifically struggle with horror movies to do with like ghosts or possession and shit, because that stuff freaks me out a lot. It was like Annabelle. I remember I watched that when I was younger. Ugh. Annabelle can fuck right off. Absolutely not. Did I tell you guys? Well, I did tell you guys. Remember I told you guys about how I thought there was like pentagrams on my mirrors? Turns out my mum drew those on and didn't tell me. She was like, "Oh, it's a protection thing because apparently spirits come in through mirrors." I was like, "Tell me that." She's very into like that kind of stuff, and I try and avoid it desperately. So apparently she was watching the stream when I was talking about how I was convinced that my house was haunted. And she was like, "Oh, don't worry about the pentagrams." I was like, "What do you mean by that?" She was like, "It's fine, it's a protection thing." Why would you not tell me that? I thought I was... I thought I was haunted. And she was like, "As for the baby hand, that I don't know." I was like, "Great, thanks." Yeah, it's very sweet. Common folklore, is that? Yeah, I did not know that. Well, now my mirrors are protected. Is she? I know fine well she's put one on this mirror. She kept on telling me to cover this mirror up. She's like, "You need to cover it up at night because that's how the ghosts get in." I was like, okay. No! I'm not covering my mirror up every night. She's like, "Just hang a sheet over it." I was like, do you know how inconvenient that is to do every night? Love your mum. I don't know. She'd just be doing shit. I'll leave her to it. Every time it's a full moon, she'll text me and be like, "Put your crystals on the window ledge." I'm like, "Okay, will do." I'll do that. Find endless amusement. She isn't wrong. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she's probably right. I just hate to think about it. Spiritually aware mom, she is. Me and my mom are so opposites, it's funny. Like, she's very, like, spiritual, very positive, very, like, colourful. Like, very pink in colours, and I don't know how to explain it, and then I feel like I'm very opposite, where I don't know how she created me, honestly. I'm very, like, logical and quite serious about things, and I'm easily stressed out about things, and she's just like, "It's gonna be fine, everything's fine." I'm like, "Oh my god." No, it's not. It's stress. And then my sister's like, my sister's kind of a mix of both, where my sister isn't as much, she isn't as, like, spiritual and, like, happy-go-lucky, but she's got that part where she doesn't give a fuck. Like, she doesn't care. She's like, it's fine, everything will be fine. But she's less like, it's fine, she's more just, it's fine. Like, you know? You're serious? Honestly, to my family, yes. I am... They've described me as a very serious, very, like, straight-faced person, which my friends, and I feel like you guys don't see that side of, but it's because, I don't know, I'm a very, like... It sounds bad, and it's not a good thing to be, and I need to work on it, but I'm a very pessimistic person, and I'll always find, like, the worst thing that could possibly happen, which I shouldn't do. It's not a good thing, and I should try and stop that, but I'm a very worried person. And I always have been since I was a kid, and my mum and my sister just found it hilarious how stressed I was about everything. They were like, you're 6, why are you so stressed? And I just was. I was just like, oh my god, everything's gonna go wrong. And I was 6. I don't know what the fuck's happening. See Taylor being monotone? Yeah. I think I am quite a monotone person. Again, off stream. Obviously, on stream I do try and not be too monotone. Yellow? Yellow. It's the anxiety. Correct. I've had anxiety since the day I was born, I swear to god, I was so stressed as a child. You ever been to CAMS in the UK? Oh. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have a sister. I have an older sister who, lore drop, I didn't know was my sister until I was 16 and she was 20. So I didn't grow up with my sister. I grew up as an only child. And then found out my sister was my sister when I was older. It's confusing. So I grew up as an only child, but now me and my sister are very, very close. Physically and mentally very close. She lives like 4 doors down from me. Do you put on a personality for streaming? Not at all. I couldn't keep it up. I tone down my accent a bit because I know that people will struggle to understand me if I talk fully in my accent. And I'll maybe, like... I mean, obviously, I won't be as boring when I'm streaming. Sometimes I am, if I'm, like, not in... If I'm mentally don't have the energy to be too excitable. Sometimes I am a bit, like, monotone. But I'll try not to be as boring, for lack of a better way of saying it. But no, I definitely don't put on a personality. I spoke about that with Ethan. Neither of us do, because we just couldn't keep it up. Like, it would be very exhausting to do that. And it wouldn't feel like me, you know? Did you know your sister when you were younger, just weren't aware she was your sister? Yeah. We grew up very close still, but didn't know she was my sister. It was weird because when I would describe her when I was growing up, I would always say, like, oh, this is my... Like, in this case, I would say, like, oh, this is my Auntie Chloe, but I love her like a sister. And I would always say that because we're very close in age and very close, generally. That I would always be like, oh, she's my auntie, but, like, she doesn't feel like my auntie. She feels like my sister. So then when we were older and we found out, we were like, ah, well, yeah, that makes sense. That'll do it. Could you do a stream in a full accent? Thing is, I don't know if I could, because it's not like a purposeful thought that I have. It's like, I think when I do streams with Nicole, people point out that I sound more Scottish because I'm around Scottish people, but, like, with my friends, none of my friends that I stream with have a Scottish accent, so I always kind of automatically, subconsciously, will tone down the accent so that people can kind of understand me better, you know? So I feel like I couldn't purposefully talk in my normal accent without, I don't know, without it making me cringe. I have been told, I think my accent gets more Scottish when my sister's in chat, because I feel it feels weird talking in, like, Like, the accent I talk to you guys in kind of sounds like a posher Scottish accent, or like a posher version of my accent. So when I'm talking to other Scottish people, I will actively try not to talk in this kind of accent because it sounds like I'm really posh, and I'm not. To you guys, I don't sound posh at all, I assume. But to other people around where I live, I do. And it makes me cringe. It's also, I think, a neurodivergent thing. Again, I'm not diagnosed with anything, but I think it's safe to assume, you know, to kind of pick up on accents around you. And obviously, as you guys see, all of my friends that I stream with and that I talk to all the time are not Scottish. So I will kind of pick up on their isms, if you will, without meaning to. Guys, I kind of want to take a nap. Do it. Do it. If you're toning down your accent, what does full accent Taylor's feel like? Ethan told us about when you saw Scottish people you know on the street and went very Scottish and kept saying aye. Yeah, that's what happens. It's when I bump into people I know who are Scottish, I will go in full Scottish accent. Especially weirdly when it's old Scottish men. I'll go very Scottish. Always when I'm like in a taxi or something and the taxi driver's an old Scottish man. I do, not on stream weirdly, but in general I do say aye a lot. I don't know why I don't do it on stream. I feel like it would just sound odd around other people who aren't Scottish. Is that all the... No. I think when I'm talking to other Scottish people, and I say things like aye and like more Scottish words, it sounds more natural because it's other Scottish people. But if I start saying like aye around people with American accents, it's going to sound very... It's going to stand out a lot, and I don't know if I like that. I really want to hear it now. I don't know how I could. You know what, if I ever, for whatever reason, stream with my sister, you'll hear it. Me and my sister were thinking about like starting a little Minecraft server. I don't know if she would be up for it being streamed. And if she was, it would probably only be for like one stream. Because she is not. She doesn't stream, obviously. But if that ever happened, you would hear her accent and know that that's how I normally talk. Me and my sister have the same accent, it just sounds very different on stream. Huzzah! Huzzah. Right, is that enough daisies, do we think? And then the rest can be facing the other way. Now for the blue and the purple. When Ethan goes French and Michaela goes Pig Latin, you should go Scottish. I know, they keep saying that, but I don't... It's not a conscious thing in my head. I feel like I can't. I don't know if it's not like a conscious choice I could make to just change my accent. I could try, but I feel like I would just be doing like a Shrek impersonation by accident. Accidental Shrek impersonation. Impersonation. That's a hard word. You act more Scottish around Scottish people. Yeah, very much. But you guys just never see me with Scottish people, so... You know. Where's me magenta? There. Everyone pretend to be Scottish! Everyone now. Roleplay a Scottish person. You do with Nicole. What, sound more Scottish? Yeah, that makes sense. Aye, matey. What do you think goes down in Scotland? Do you think we're pirates? This is where all the pirates live. It's going to be great for the pirate SMP. My accent just fits right in. Although I think pirates also kind of... is it not like a mix of Scottish and Irish? I don't know. Said you're not going to fit up here, buddy. I'm sorry. There's so many things up here. Come here, my boy. You don't fit. look at all the things. You don't fit. You're so fat. I said you don't fit. I said you don't fit. There's so much stuff you can't. You can't fit up there. There's nowhere for you to go, bud. You can't. I'm so sorry. There's just so many paints. He wants up there so bad. Said I'm sorry. Right. Yes, you want to just sit there? Here comes his. You're so cute, buddy. I love you. I love you. You still can't stand in the paint though, I know you want to. He is molten a lot. So much. Like it's all my face. Wanna do a little dance? Okay. Well, get down then. You can't be up here. There's paints. You're gonna stand on them and drag them around my house. He's pissed off that Suki's in his bed. That's what it is. You can't get up there. You can't. You can't do it. Mwah. You're so cute. I can't handle how cute he is. You can't. There you go, see? Oh, you nearly pulled my headphone right out my brain there, bud. So much cat hair. So much cat hair. Yuck. How does it feel that he didn't say back? Felt fine. Holy cuteness aggression. Genuinely, sometimes I just want to squeeze him. I can't. Ethan gets it now. When he was over, he was like, I understand why he's kind of chubby. Because, like, when you're eating, he looks at you with just the cutest face and the biggest, roundest eyes, and you just want to give him a little snack. Like, you just can't not. And then he gets chubby. It's just what happens, okay? You know that if you bought another cat bed, they'd never use it either. He's just mad that she's using it completely. Yup. Yup. Honestly, good for her. She never gets in that bed. There's so many cat beds in this house. Cat beds is something that I can't stop myself from buying because I just see it and I'm like, I know they'll love it. So now my house is just full of cat beds. And yeah, of course, they both want the same one. It was actually one of you guys that bought them that cat bed. The desk one. I think, was it Kiwi Cherry, possibly? It was definitely one of you guys. They love it. It's Sid's favourite bed in the whole house. He's never out of it. Posture check. What's your favourite Scottish meme? Mine's Big Shoe, Big Shoe. I have been very into Big Shoe recently. I also am a big fan of Hocus Pocus, There's Pizza on Your Focus, because it's a classic. There's so many. The one that always used to get me when I was younger is that guy stood on the roof of a building, and the other guy's like, didn't he put your weight on it? And he starts losing his shit like, well, where the fuck am I supposed to put my weight? Oh, it's so funny. And then there's so many of them. The guy with his walking stick and his friend's trying to help him walk, and he won't put his walking stick down. That one's also great. There's so many. Hydrate, hydrate. Okay, okay. I'm running out of coffee here, and it also tastes like shit, if I'm honest. There's no ice left in it. Ugh. Mmm. Yum. I'm thinking about the painting again too much. Just paint. Stop thinking about it. That's the thing with, like, painting big things of flowers like this. You kind of need to think about the order you do each layer. Because there's flowers under all this green now that I'm kind of going to need to paint over and then repaint the green. That's going to annoy me. I'm irritated. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's fine. Don't know what I'm going to do with it either. Thing is, I've got like a house full of so many paintings that I don't really want. And I do wonder if I should sell them. But I don't know if that's something people would be interested in. But then at least you guys would get something, you know. If anyone wanted something. Because I know commissions aren't open. For now, because I will cry. But who knows? If I do some good paintings that I don't want, I could sell them. I think many people would enjoy if you sold them were interested. I may. Possibly. I will if you sign them. I mean, I do tend to with paintings. By the sounds of it, my entire street are cutting their grass right now. That's so great. Hey. That's my first stream here. Welcome. Hello. You got a more chill stream. Is anyone else doing creative things? I must know. Doing art fight attacks right now. That's fun. I don't understand what art fight is and I wish I did. Making a bucket list for the summer. That's a very cute idea. That's a great idea. Washing dishes? Well, hey, it's something productive. That also works. Sketching sea animals. Cute. Cute. I love to do that. I'm cooking. Does that count? Honestly, yes. Cooking, I feel like, is a type of creativity. I'm painting. Good. Sketching a bit. Nice. Building the PC. Thoughts and prayers. Good God. And also, I'm very impressed. Does Minecraft building count? Yes. Yes. I think it does. What are you doing up so early? Up so early. Hi, Andy. Hey, my sleep schedule's been better. Kinda. That's a lie. That's a lie. How you doing? How's it doing over there? Is it still warm? It looks warm. It looks so nice. Drawing OCs in digital? Fun. Also, to the person earlier who asked if Minecraft building helps, yes. Helps? Counts, yes. Can't hear the stream, I'm in a museum. Ah! Jealous. Oldest library. That's very, very cool. That sounds very cool. Ooh. Plane! Amy! Emmett! Today's my birthday, Amy! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Amy! That's so exciting. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you have the best day. I'm sat burning? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by burning? Burning what? You? Are you burning? Because if so, that's not good. Don't do that. Hello? The sun just flickered. I found my issue with flowers is I don't ever really look at the flowers that I'm painting. I kind of just paint a shape that's kind of in the shape of a flower. Any flower. Which isn't great. You know what I always used to want to be? I wanted to be one of those people that illustrate, like, nature books. Big nature dictionaries and, like, RSPB bird books and stuff. I wanted to be the person that illustrated those. And I still would like to be that, honestly. But that would involve me actually looking at the flowers that I'm painting instead of just painting shapes. I think I'd prefer to paint the bird books rather than flowers. Question for Minecraft people, how do I stop the game from giving me really bad motion sickness? I've heard a lot of people get motion sickness from Minecraft. I don't know. I kind of get it, because I have motion sickness, and every once in a while Minecraft will give me it. I know that there's a way of turning off or on head bobbing? And I know either could help, depending on what it is that makes you motion sick. You could turn that off or on. I don't know. I know there's just some games that you get motion sick from. Like, for some reason, sometimes that Mecha Chameleon gives me motion sickness. I don't know why. I think it's just the way the camera moves will make me feel kind of sick sometimes. Very annoying. You know what else gives me motion sickness sometimes? When we're driving in the go-karts. Not the go-karts. The golf carts in Sons of the Forest. That will make me feel sick sometimes. I don't know why. Motion sickness sucks. Oh my god. Bro. I said the bus, when me and Ethan went to that aquarium, the bus there was the most sick I've ever been on a bus, I think. Oh my god. I felt so bad for Ethan. I was like, he was talking to me, and I think I actually interrupted him at one point and just went like, I don't feel good. And if you've ever gotten like motion sick on a bus, oh my god, it is awful. It's like you go from completely fine to like dripping with sweat, completely pale, shaking, and like so quickly, and then you can't escape it because you're on a fucking bus. So it's like every time the bus breaks or goes around a corner, and it's like winding country roads on this bus that for some reason was like the bumpiest bus I've ever been on in my life. It was so bad. Ethan had like a little plastic Ziploc bag in his bag, and he's like, wait, here, have this. And honestly, it was very helpful because this whole bus ride I was just like like shaking. I didn't spew somehow. I genuinely think if I was on it for another 5 minutes I would have, but Ethan, we kind of pulled into the town, and Ethan was like, you know, if we just get off at this next stop we can walk to the aquarium, like it's a long walk but we can walk. And I was like, you know what, yeah. So we ended up getting off the bus and then sitting on the side of the road for like 10 minutes. It was awful. It is the worst I've felt in a long time. It was so bad. I hate motion sickness. And you keep gagging, yeah, but I was on a full bus, so it's like, I can't vomit on a full bus, I can't, especially not into a see-through plastic bag. Like, it was just bad. And then every time I like nearly gagged, I would kind of have to pass it off as like a cough or something because I was on a bus load of people. It was just, oh, it was bad. That was a bad time. It's so strange because sometimes I'm completely fine on buses. Like, I would say more often than not I'm completely fine on buses, and then every once in a while it's like, I don't know what happened that particular day, but I was not fine on that bus. I was not at all fine. What is this music? Oh, good. Not copyright free, that's what that music is. Is that it? Yes. Motion sickness sucks. Have I ever told you? I feel like I have. About the time I got food poisoning and had to get on a plane. You ever been on a plane with food poisoning? When you already have travel sickness? That, actually, you know what, I take it back. The bus the other day was bad. That was the worst I've ever been, though. On that fucking plane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that was bad. That was bad. That was a terrible time. Don't recommend that. There's something about, like, motion sickness in a public vehicle. It just sucks, because you're just stuck there, especially on a plane. You're literally stuck in this tube in the sky, spewing, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. You're stuck there until it lands. You just need to deal with it. Not good. First time I went to New York, the first thing I did in that city was spewing because of motion sickness from the plane. Oh no. What a warm welcome to New York. Motion sickness sucks. This paintbrush also kind of sucks. Buddy, there's no room. I know, Suki's in your bed, but you have it every single day you have that bed. She's comfy. Sleep somewhere else, fat boy. Do you know how many places there is in this house for you to sleep? Come here. You have so many beds. You have a whole couch there. Sid is not happy. Suki could not care less. She's really asleep. Good for her. Great parenting right there, thank you. Was that before or after I called him fat? Chunky little guy. Do you want kids? Probably not, no. No. I like kids. I know that I wouldn't have the patience for it. And it wouldn't be fair on the kids. I do not have patience at all. For like loud, repetitive noises in particular, I can't do repetitive noises. I can't do screaming. I can't do any sort of noise that like shoots right through you. I can't deal with it. And that's not fair on kids because kids make noises. It's not their fault that I don't like noises. Speaking of noises. Yes? My quiet child-free life, yes. Cats are enough responsibility, exactly. I struggle with them, so I don't need a child as well. Sid, what are you doing, bud? He's just looking for something to break. That's what he's doing. Don't do it. He's gonna jump on that window ledge. I know he's gonna do it. I'm making a Minecraft vine out of cards stuck in my wall. Oh, that sounds cool. I like Minecraft themed decor. It's very fun. I've always wanted to make some myself. I want to make a Minecraft bee out of like little wooden blocks. You can be a great aunt/uncle as well. Very brief time with horrible noises. Yeah, I will stick to that. That is something I could do. As long as I can give them back at the end of the day, I'm fine. Flowers are very difficult to paint. Hmm. How'd you come up with your cats' names? Honestly, my sister came up with them, I think. I knew I wanted them both to start with the same letter. And I had a few different options. I liked Sid, but I also liked Sprout and Soot. Soot, like S-O-O-T, but that's hard for me to say in my accent, so did not go with that one. But I still like Sprout, honestly. Sprout's a cute name. Get a third cat. I'm good for now. I have thought about it. I really want a ginger cat. Ginger cats are so fucking cute. Maybe in the future. I also like calicos. Or is it tortoise shell? or something. The calicos that are kind of more black and orange. I like those ones. They're very cute. I don't like. Okay, whatever. God, you guys really just can't really see what I'm doing at all, okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Love that guy. Nope. Flowers are not easy at all. God damn. It's fine. Hmm. Hi, Jess. Hello. I'm fighting for my life here. Bro, this one flower is killing me. Why it look like that? Stop that. I'm bothered. Fine. I'll move on to another one. Hi, Ethan! Thank you, it's pissing me off. I don't like, but I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. Plane. Hello? Not able to talk in chat? Oh, what it... Why? What is that? What's the reason for that again? Is it something to do with, like, email? Thank you. Fuck. That's what I feel. I get it. Bro. My god. Why? Lighting is hard. Angles are hard. I'm so pissed off. Why? Why doesn't it look right? Painting's meant to be fun. Why is this not fun? Why? My brain says I need to tidy, but my heart tells me humdrum. Yeah. I'm also craving humdrum. Maybe tidy one room, and then that means you've earned humdrum. Right? Then you can humdrum in peace. Hello? Oh. Is that the same as Amy? Why? And why does this flower look like shit? I'm so irritated. I'm so irritated. Stop it. I said, she's still in your bed, I know. How dare. He just keeps coming over and like popping his head up to check if she's still in the bed. Oh, oh, Sid. He popped up to see if she was still in the bed and she was, and then he left. That's so sad. Sid, I'm so sorry. We need to find a day to film that last scene. It's doing my head in. I know. I was thinking about that today, actually. But I was thinking, what's the chances we find enough people for it? Ah. Sits in a box. Bro, he's so annoyed that Suki's in his bed. Hello. Said, there's so many beds. Choose another one. He's just thrown a fit. Because Suki dares to lie in his deathbed. He's so funny. He's actually in a huff. He's just loafing at my door, staring at her. She could not care less. I might do a background colour. And then I can come back to the flowers because this bit's annoying me. I'm irritated. And I'm going to do the background green because, shocker, you know. Who'd thought? Painting is just for funsies. It was kind of like to stop me from being an art block and force me to paint something. Bro. You didn't say that. I'm trying to paint this without... Well, the thought was to paint without thinking and not worry about what it looked like, but clearly that has not worked. Is there a technical reason you do the background after? No, not at all. I probably should have done the background first, if I'm honest, but I just kind of forgot about it. But I do... There's a certain look to backgrounds where people leave like a tiny gap around the edges of the lines that I really like, so I want to try and do that. But I probably should have done some sort of background first, but... Here we be. Said, you'll live. Good God, man. I love cats. Little assholes. I'm gonna do a very light green. Hopefully. I've got that song for that Haaland, the football player, stuck in my head. He makes me laugh. Sid. Lie down, boy. Please. Do not. Don't jump on the door for. Don't. Sid! 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 Do not. I don't know what his issue is. He keeps trying to jump on top of door frames and he will break his neck if he does that. Boy is too big for that shit. So pissed off. Sid. Boy is irritated. Ice cream van. All of this misbehaving from him is purely because Suki is in the one bed he wants to lie in. And he's now just climbing around the room, trying to knock shit over, jump on top of door frames. Because Suki dares to lie in the one bed he wants. He's a child. I want to look into art classes. I just feel like there's just certain things that I don't understand that I feel like I would have understood if I went to some sort of higher education art. But I mean, I can't really go to uni, you know. Well, I can, but like, you know. But if they just did individual little classes that focused on certain things, that would be great. Lighting. Mainly. Lighting is so difficult to understand. cat here. Looking at some online courses and classes. Yeah, I was thinking that. What is that open university thing? What is that? And is it good? Has anyone used it? I don't entirely know if that's the type of thing that they do. Is it open university? What is it called? The one where people make little classes. Might not be that. Skillshare, that might be it. They sponsor everyone, don't they? You know what, Skillshare? Sponsor me. Then I could see if they have little classes. Do you have art classes? No, is that the one where people, like, make classes? Could make an art class. I think it's just online university. I need to have a look. Also, I want to look if there's... Ethan, is this something you would ever do? Would you ever come to a not a still life, life drawing class? You know the ones... Would you ever go to one of those? Is that your type of thing? Yes? We should genuinely see if there's any in Edinburgh. Because that's something I've always wanted to do, but I don't know if it's something I would want to do on my own. You know? Let's go. Okay. I feel like Edinburgh does have some, because there's a lot of uni students there. And I've heard they will go to these classes for, like, experience and stuff. Let's go. I'd be terrible at it, but just, like, doing things. That works. That works. You know what? You come to that with me, and then we can go to a rock climbing class. I'd be terrible at that. But doing things is fun. So long as there's no Pinar, I'll be fine. Hey, no promises. There might be Pinar. I'm gonna be so real. There is a possibility of Pinar. Of a Pinar being in the vicinity. You can't grimace at the models! Don't grimace! I will not be drawing a Pinar. You have to draw a Pinar. That's the whole point. Although I don't know if I particularly want to draw a Pinar, to be fair. Don't know if that's my vibe. Is there, like, clothed versions? Or, like, not fully clothed, but, like, a cloth or something. Is that an option? That might be an option. I'll draw them like a Ken doll. I'm sure they'll love that very much. Fully smooth. Pinar revoked. No Pinar allowed. It's been snatched. We should see what else is going on in Edinburgh. Do you think there's any pottery classes? I want to do pottery. If I don't get one, neither do they. No one is allowed a Pinar. Revoked. That's so funny. I was just thinking today that I wanted to join a pottery class. Let's do pottery! Let's do shit. We should do shit. We never do anything. We just walk around shops and sit in cafes, which is very, very fun. I enjoy that very much. But we should do a class. Also, you know what else that would do? That would make us meet people, which is good. We could make friends at these clubs and things. That's how adults make friends, right? They go to naked drawing classes. Imagine how many cool gay people would be in all these, like, fucking pottery classes. That's where they all go. Find the gay people there. Let's go. Where's my smaller one? That'll do. Find the gays, exactly. It's where they all are. Oh my god, Sid's actually asleep. Wow. Genuinely like a child. Bloody hell, what are they extortionate? Were you looking up classes? "4.5 hours? Is that for pottery? That's a lot of pottery. That's... Okay, maybe we shouldn't do classes. Maybe we should just go, like, sit in a park or something. £165? One-off classes for £75? Well, what if we just did, like, 4 one-off classes? For 2 hours? Well, I'm confused. What if we just do, like, a few of those? Would that not work? I buy clay. Well, yeah. That is also an option. Or even better, I have clay. What if we just use it? We could buy the clay and then rent a kiln. What if we do that? Buy the clay, do our own pottery, then find someone with a kiln. What if? Singing lessons I've been looking at are £90 an hour. What the fuck? Why are lessons that expensive? Well, is that bad? Well, it's not as bad. An hour. Well, an hour. No, that is bad. An hour? You're not gonna get shit done in an hour. The fuck? Like 2 hours, sure. This is pain. Hi, Suki. Oh, it's 4:30. Damn. Nice. How long was we streaming? I'm gonna need to go over half these lines again, but that's fine. You reckon you'll be over tomorrow then? I think so? I don't know. What is happening? What is happening tomorrow? Ooh. How late do you think you'd be going out with Joe? Because I want to come and join for a drink, but I'm worried about leaving the cats again because their feeders are a bit funky right now. So if I could come and join for a drink but still have enough time for me to get home that night, then I could come join. In the botanical garden, yes, and we can go back to the botanical gardens. I want to go back there real bad. More time. I'll tell you, I could drag them to Rabbitford for a pint or something so we can get food too. That works. I'm good with that. Let's say around 4 or 5 for a drink. Okay. So we could meet up quite early. We could meet up early. Wander around a bit. Perhaps botanical gardens. Then meet for a drink. Just doxed all of our plans, by the way. Yep. 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 God damn it. We're so bad at being streamers. Mods ban Ethan. Okay. So now that we've told this entire chat every single plan for tomorrow, God damn it. Maybe we should do something else tomorrow. Maybe we go somewhere else for dinner. Perhaps? How do I delete the message? Bro, it's too late now! Wait. Brother. Can I not even delete my own message? We're so bad at this. Why can I not delete messages? Hello? Why can I not delete messages on my own page? Am I dumb? Text you about new location and time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's too late now. It's so too late now. But now I just, why can't I delete things? I usually can. Am I not my own mod? No. Am I dumb? Why can I not? It's only giving me the option to pin or reply to the message. How do I delete messages? I usually can. You can do that? I'm terrible at this. So terrible. Well. Why is chat going to? It's all gone? You can do that? That works. I didn't know that was possible. Well, thank you. What about the VOD? I have no idea. I don't know what'll happen to the VOD with that, because it'll still be on my screen. I mean, either way, I don't really care that much. It's fine, but like, I'm curious. We'll see, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this. This is it in this camera. I don't love it. But it is what it is. I did a painting, so it's fine. Ethan, are you streaming anything tonight? Do you have any plans to do any streaming tonight? You gonna be on Humdrum? At any point? I'm kinda craving Humdrum. Probably nice. If you are on Humdrum. I was meant to do solo horror, but my heart wants Humdrum. Do a little bit of solo horror and then Humdrum. I'm also meant to do solo horror, but God, I just keep putting it off. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Maybe do short horror first? Yeah. Yeah. But then what do we do on Humdrum? What can we build? Or do. Not necessarily build. I just always assume build. Build. Excellent. What can I build? Perhaps going to quest to find a baby ghast. What does that entail? That mean I need to go in the nether. I'm fucking with that. Hello! Thank you for the raid! Mystical Gamer 21, hell yeah, thank you. Welcome in. We're doing chill painting. I say chill, it's actually been just annoying me the whole time I've been doing it, but it's supposed to be chill. Also amazing, thank you! I appreciate that, thank you. Yes, because that's where they live, Taylor, you're coming with me. They might not live there! You don't know that for sure. For sure. I can't get that out of my head. Does anyone understand that reference? Do you know the reference? Someone needs to. For sure. Is it turquoise? Is what turquoise? The background? I don't know. Why can I not remember what colour turquoise is? The green? No, well, maybe. It's like... that green? It's a very light kind of bluish green. Is that what turquoise is? Maybe more mint? I don't know. Better on your cam. Yeah, the colours on this camera aren't the best. I need to find the cable from my other camera. Or buy a new one. I need to find my other camera. I don't even know where that went. Because my other one I could, like, edit. Because it was an OBS bot, just a, like, less high-tech one. But I could still edit all the colours and stuff on it. To make it more accurate. I'll take mint green. Yeah. Mint. Honestly, I wouldn't normally go with like a minty green, but I feel like it fits the painting better than my usual preferred green, you know? Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Why did I do that? That was stupid. Why did I do that? It's fine. Reminds me of the colour of my kitchen is. Yeah! Yeah. Same vibe. I do like that colour. Guys, I've been watching so much Star Trek, it's a problem. I was up till like 3 AM this morning watching Star Trek. It's just so good. Can we be too much Star Trek? Exactly. ADHD paralysis is killing me right now. Get up, 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 get up. Get up, get up, get up. Did that help? That's what I usually do. Although I don't imagine it's the same because I don't have ADHD. But when I know I'm up, okay. Then do whatever you need to do. Do it. Sometimes I just lie in bed for like an hour, and over that period of the hour I just keep telling myself, get up, stand up, and then I just don't do it. Why don't I do it? It's very annoying. My brain is overwhelmed and doesn't know where to start. Are you cleaning? Is it with cleaning or with many things? Yeah. Start where you are right now. Wherever you're standing or sitting right now, whatever room you're in, do that. Okay, perfect. Finally a stream where I'm awake, hell yeah! Bit of an earlier stream. I shall not text back until this corner of the room is done. Excellent. Enjoy the cleaning. Don't get distracted by things. Hydrate? Okay. That is room temperature. Which says a lot for an Awala bottle. That means it's been in there for a while. I need to drink more. You know what else I feel like would look kind of cool in this little flower bunch? Is it baby's breath? You know, the little white flowers? Is anyone else's cat obsessed with bringing feathers and leaves from outside and leaving them in the house asking for a friend? Yes, sure. Mine's are indoor, so I would not know. But I feel like Suki would. If she was an outdoor cat, I feel like she would do that. I also feel like she would bring dead animals in. She just seems like she'd hunt things. Also, I like to think that if they were outdoor cats, they'd work together. You know? I think Suki would hunt something, and then Sid would jump it and grab it because he's big. I think it'd be like a little teamwork thing, you know? Whose birthday is it? Velve Cake! Happy birthday! Whose birthdays are it? Does someone get that reference? Please. Let's touch up the little white bits around the edges, because I kind of like that look. I'll stick with it. I might sell paintings. I don't know. My issue is, I'm just trying to paint for the sake of it, like with this one, but I really don't have room in my house for any more paintings. At this point, I would just give them away. Please take them off my hand. I'm sick of them. I have so many that I don't want, but I feel bad binning. Because, like, there's ones that I like, but I just don't know what to do with them. I would absolutely take one off your hand. Your paintings are stunning. Hey, Jess. Absolutely. Please get them away from me. I have so many. So many paintings. If I ever, like, I'll have a look through some of the paintings I have, and any of them that are for sale, I will probably put them on my Instagram story. Just on my art page one. So keep an eye out. I don't know. I might. I fear I don't have any wall space in my room. I feel that. But I still have one and keep it for when I own my own place. Well, I weirdly, I have so many pictures, but I feel like they don't fit the decor I'm kind of going with for this place, but I still like them, so I don't want to get rid of them. That's kind of my issue. I've got 2 walls that need painting. I'm ready to help you get rid of them or buy them. Rensky. Hey. They'll be on my Instagram story. I'll need to look through them. But if anyone wants them, please. These damn floors, it's fine. If you do sell some, can I have a sneak peek preview and pick one first? Yes, you can, absolutely. And she'll let you know. Let's think what ones I've got. A lot of them are self-portraits, which I can't really get rid of right now. But if it's any, like, I have a lot of random little paintings where I've been practicing things. And honestly, I could do more paintings like this, like do them on stream and then sell them. Because then it's fun, you got to see it get painted. You got to see me hate it the entire time. I might sell this one. I don't want it. But I don't hate it, you know, so I'd be willing to sell it. Wonder how Ethan's doing with his room cleaning. My walls are full of posters. I wouldn't even know where to hang paintings, but I would love to have one. Yeah, you could fit it in there. My walls are just, or they were, just covered in absolutely everything. I want to work out what to do with the wall behind me, but I don't know. I don't know where to start. Because it's going to annoy me if I just have like a few pictures on it, so I need to kind of have a lot of pictures built up. Oh, I ordered one. I spent £30 on an art print that's like, it's so cool. It's like an old painting that someone has kind of added to, and they've hand painted over it, which is really cool. And it's like this, what's the painting? Where is it? Where is it? Has it been shipped yet? No. Damn it. Print of an altered painting by Heather Castles. It's like they've I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Let me see. Let me see. What's happened? They've painted the Starship Enterprise from Star Trek into this, like, old painting. It's so cool! It's perfect! I like having, like, merch prints of shows and stuff that don't entirely look like just a poster of Star Trek, you know? I wanted something Star Trek to go on the wall behind me that isn't too obviously Star Trek. And I feel like that's perfect. Like, if I put that in an old-fashioned frame, it's gonna look so cool. And I think it's like they've hand done it. It does say they did. I read it. But I was like, please don't be AI. You know how hard it is now to buy a fucking art print? Everything's AI. I can't trust anything now. This never used to be a thing. God damn it. Trust issues now. Okay, I'm just fiddling about with this thing now. I need to stop touching it. Vika like the star. Thank you for 6 months. That's a good name. I like that. If it's by the artist, I think it's definitely not AI. I've been following for years. He's got some really nice art pieces. Really? Oh, that makes me happy. Wait, I'll see if it's a name. It was a guy. He seems to do a lot, and a lot of it's Star Trek. Please be real. It's upcycled vintage art by H. Owned by Heather Castles? Maybe? Please don't be AI, I'm gonna be so irritated. Hydrate? Oh, okay. Bro, my lighting is terrible here. Sounds like someone else, but I do know someone who has made very similar art to that. Ooh! What is their name? I will look them up. I like finding new artists. Ew. That's a charming sound. Yeah, that sounds great. Posture check. Okay. Right. I do the edges now because if I don't do them now, I'm not going to want to do them later. Lord knows. You guys see what I'm doing? Not really. My issue is whenever like I go to sell paintings in the past, I always really undercharge myself, apparently, according to people. But I don't know, I don't want to overcharge. I never know what to charge, I hate it. Same for commissions. I hate telling people prices. I never want to ask for a certain amount and then the person's like, damn, that's a lot. I remember I had like an art tutor and she's a full-time artist, she's amazing. And she was telling me like how to price things. And every time someone would message me asking for a commission, I was to send it to her and she would explain to me how to price it and then how to word it all and everything like that because I'd never really done it before. And I remember the first time I got someone asking for a commission and she said, right, charge this amount, this is how much it's worth, like this is all the calculations, that is how much you're worth. And I said to the person the price and that person went, wow, that's a lot. I was like, fuck, okay. Damn, okay. So I think that might be why I'm so scared of now telling people prices. That person traumatized me. It was like the first one. And I remember like, my art tutor was like, don't worry, they're never going to say no, they're never going to say like it's too expensive, that because that's just rude, they wouldn't say that. And then the first person I get just outright says like, damn. Like, well, okay, that was terrible luck. So now, pricing things scares me, unfortunately. You have to charge paintings at a decent price because they're done fully by hand, so it's got to be pretty decent. See, I know, but the thing is, people rarely understand that. Like, I think people don't realise how much time goes into paintings, and especially now that AI exists. They're like, why would I spend £100, £200 on a painting when I could just go to fucking ChatGPT and generate it? Which is what a lot of people think, like, annoyingly. So, I don't know. It's difficult now. AI has made it a lot worse. Another reason I hate AI. never understand why people would want AI work. Like, not AI work, it's not even work. AI art on their walls. It just feels so, like, lifeless, soulless. There's nothing to it. It was made by a fucking computer. It's just sad. Why would you not want something that someone's put work into? Especially when people are buying it. Like, it's being sold in shops. It's not like it's... Like, a lot of the time, it's not like it's cheaper than an actual art print from an artist. So many shops will charge the same amount for AI art than they would for, you know, for actual art. The art gallery I used to work in did that. There was so much AI art on the walls, and they would charge the same amount for an AI generated art image than they would for, like, a print from an artist, and not tell anyone that it was AI. It just wasn't mentioned. And I'd always feel so guilty selling it. Sometimes I just started telling them. I loved it, right? It was my favourite thing when someone would be buying a piece and they'd be like, oh, so who's the artist of this? And I'd get to tell them, oh, it's AI generated. 9 times out of 10 they'd put it back. Because they don't want it. Like, a lot of people don't want it. They want something done by an artist, like in this case. But it wasn't, like, made apparent that it was made by AI. No one said anything. They just let people buy it thinking it was by an artist, which is crazy. It should be illegal. And I really hope one day it is. AI shouldn't exist. It shouldn't be free to use by anyone. Shouldn't exist, period, actually, I think. AI slop, yes. I would rather spend £100, £200 on a painting and have it be done well with detail rather than use AI slop, which was most likely stolen from other artists. That's the thing, yeah. AI has been trained on real art, which is, it's just... Don't get me started. I hate it so much. When I was in the art gallery, I forcibly educated so many people on AI. The amount of old people that I basically held hostage ranting about AI to because they just didn't know what it was. And then usually by the end of the conversation they'd be like, oh my god, yeah, I hate that. Like, it feels like you're being tricked. But they just didn't even know that it really existed. And I would rant to them. Which my boss probably wouldn't have loved. Oops. Oh. I've painted every side of this. How do I put it down? That was stupid. Oh, wait. Oh, well. Smudged it. It's fine. Yeah, I don't get it because we've lived without AI for so long, so why do we need it now? That's what infuriates me. Everyone who's like, oh, AI is so useful. We have lived our entire lives without it. Why suddenly do you need it so bad? We've never needed it before until it was forced everywhere. We're forced to use it. It was fucking integrated into every single thing that we use. And now suddenly it's useful and it's something that humans need. We've never needed it before. And why is it taking all the fun jobs? Can they not at least make it do the boring shit that humans don't want to do? Why did it immediately take creativity? art, writing, music, photography, all creative things, and that's what's free for public use. Pisses me off. Hate it. People hate to get me started on AI. Whoops. Not whoops, I refuse to change. It's good to educate though, because people, like the people that came into my gallery, they didn't know. They didn't know how bad AI was for so many different reasons. For people and the environment. And then when you force them to listen to you, then they know. Whoops. My gran got scammed because of an AI video of the Prime Minister on Facebook or something, telling people to invest money into this thing. So she did. She sent money to this fucking thing and it was an AI video. And she was explaining it to me and I was like, what? Why did you send money to this thing? And she was like, well, there was a video of Keir Starmer talking about it on the news. I was like, really? And then she sent me the video and it was like, it was sad because it was so clearly AI to me. Like it was a really bad AI video, but to someone older who doesn't even know what AI is, she didn't know. And she sent them money. And now she doesn't trust anything online, rightfully so. But it's like old people are only just getting used to being online and understanding all that, and now they're shoving AI down everyone's throats as well. They're out. Make it even more difficult. I should also say it's generative AI that's the issue. I would just call it AI, but it's generative AI. Because AI is in everything really now, and has been for a while. But it's this stupid, pointless generative AI that humans just don't need, but we've been given anyway. It's rotting people's brains and ruining the environment and people's jobs. And people's trust. Ah. So much paint. My nan saw this robot dog that had looked like an actual puppy and she showed it to me and wanted one. I had to explain to her that it was AI. That's sad. That's horrible. People just don't understand. And I mean, how could you even explain AI generated videos and stuff to old people now? Like, they're so realistic that even I can't tell. How the fuck are they meant to know? And then they get scammed. And then now scammers are using AI generated voices to phone people and pretend to be people's family members asking for money so that people send them money. It's just such an awful thing. Everything about it is terrible. It should not be just free for public use. There should be laws. It should be tracked more at everything. It's just an awful thing. Okay, I'm done. Evie, thank you for 13 months. Thank you. Yuck, I have paint on my desk. Oh, well, that didn't help. I once saw AI photos as decor in those IKEA showroom bedrooms. Really? For God's sake. That's strange for IKEA, because IKEA's usually pretty good with stuff like that. Like, they were at Pride, and they've got loads of Pride stuff in their shops and everything. This is an IKEA outside of the UK, so I don't know if the UK branch is better about this stuff. Ah, okay. So much paintbrushes. If AI did everything, what would we do with our lives? Exactly. People are already bored enough as it is. Now you're taking away everything. I saw a video and it was like a video of kids talking about what they wanted to be when they grew up. And every single thing, like if kids said like an author or an artist, every single thing it would then show a clip of people being like, oh, AI now does this. You now don't need to do it yourself because AI will do it for you. And it's like, well, what the fuck are these kids going to do when they grow up? Work at a desk? Desk job? Anyway. Painting's done. Now that I've ranted about AI. Ta-da. Oh, the edges are so not track. Ta-da. Tis what tis. I don't love it, but I forced myself to paint something and I actually painted it. So yay! Yeah. I'd like to paint more flowers. I like painting flowers. I just need to actually learn how to, I think. Put it away. Thanks, guys. This is my tiny little camera that I've been using. Hi, Suki! You're so cute. Your breath smells like fish. I smelt that for here. So many things. How's everyone doing? How's life? You could get a book about flowers and pick a random page and try to paint it. That would be cute. I actually have many books about flowers. I should do that. Maybe I'll just do more little paintings like this and then I'll stream it and then I'll put them up for sale at the end of stream. So that I don't need to keep them. I might do that. I know it would be cool if people were like buying paintings to actually be able to see the process of it being made. But then not so much if I'm bitching about it the whole time. They're like, oh, this painting was clearly made with so much love and care. And then they watch back the stream and it's just me swearing at it and talking about how much I hate it. I feel like all artists are like that. Both cats are awake and cleaning themselves. Lovely. Can't stop saying big shoe. Good. Good. It looks terrible on camera. That's fine. Gives the painting character. Exactly. Yeah. There's so much green paint on me. I feel like this painting would look good in a kitchen. It's giving kitchen vibes. Don't know why. Kim, thank you for 11 months. Hello, thank you for the cheers. Welcome in. How are you? I am wonderful. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad to be finished this painting because it was annoying me. Just puts more emotions into it. It's great. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. There's so many things here that I need to clean. Honestly, looking at it now, it would kind of go well in my kitchen. Fuck. I need to do a painting for my kitchen. Sunflowers. Maybe not this one. I'll do a different one. It would look great next to a fridge above a window. Yes, very specific. Have you seen the Kiss painting by Gustav Klimt? I have not. Do I want to? Oh no, I have seen that. Yeah. It hurts my eyes a little bit, but it's cool. Ah. I don't know, that's who that was by. I like that. I've had art block for a really long time. How do I get rid of it? Force yourself to paint something without thinking about it. That's what I just did. Or go to an art museum. An art gallery. Or go on Pinterest. Pinterest also works. Silky. Come here. Do not run away from me. Do not run away. Hi. You're so stinky. Oh, you guys can't see her. She's here, I promise. Oh, I'm sorry. They're both molten so much. Yuck. I love your tattoos, thank you. Strawberries and cream, Wimbledon on the other screen. Is Wimbledon on? I kind of stopped watching Wimbledon after Andy Murray stopped playing. I lost most of my interest. I love Pinterest, it's my favourite app of all time. Genuinely same. My favourite thing is sitting on the couch with the TV on and my iPad, like an iPad kid, and just scrolling through Pinterest. It gives me so much inspiration for everything. I'm glad Pinterest has gotten rid of the AI stuff it had before. Did it get rid of it? Good. Good. I had, I know that you can go into settings and switch it off. I had that done, but I hope they've just removed it, period. That would be good. That is Suki's tail. Suki! Off she goes. Said your bed is now empty. Are you happy? If he comes down and jumps in that bed, I'm gonna laugh so hard. He's actually coming down. Surely he's not gonna jump in the bed. Oh, they're just staring at each other. How many times do you feed a cat in a day? It's different. I don't know. Because it depends. Some people will leave like a bit of dry food out all day for them to just graze on if they're hungry and then give them a full meal at night. But my two do not do the grazing thing because if I left dry food out, Sid would just eat all of it in one go. So I usually give them like a tiny little bit of dry food in the mornings, and then a tiny bit in the afternoon, and then their proper meal at dinner. Which is I use Untamed, so it's like proper meat, wet food. So they get a little mix of everything. Maybe I feed them too much. I don't know. He is fat. But I don't know if he just is. He's just a big guy. Kosuki's a normal weight. And I watch them when they eat, so it's not like he's stealing her food. She actually now eats her food quicker, so that he can't steal it. Fat shit. Cats are great. It's actually almost their dinner time. I might go and have my dinner and give my cats their dinner. Let me see. I'll see if I can raid anyone today. I've not done it in a while and I probably should. But is anyone going to be live at this point? This is a weird time, I feel like. Ooh. Okay. I will send you guys to Bekiamon because they are doing RV there yet. And we love that. So go say hello. Thank you for joining, guys. I will see you later on. But this is fun. I'm glad to have done an art stream again. It's been necessary. Okay. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.